I want to talk a little bit about Alec Baldwin. We just learned that apparently while on set for a movie, he accidentally shot two members of the staff while they were filming the movie, thinking that there were blanks in the firearm, but apparently there were not. So I want to discuss this from a liability standpoint for this potential wrongful death case, and then the second person who apparently was seriously injured and is in the hospital. So first and foremost, this is a very, very tragic incident. I mean, these were two members of this staff who were just doing their jobs, who were on set trying to get this movie filmed, and one person has already lost their life. There's going to be a lot of blame to go around. There's going to be, I foresee, a lot of litigation on this issue for the wrongful death of the person who was killed, as well as the other person who was shot as well. And so there may be a lot of potential defendants. Alec Baldwin could be one in a civil case, although in speaking about him, it doesn't seem that he would have known that there were real live bullets in the firearm that he was using, or prop weapon as they called it. So at the end of the day, did he do anything negligent? Perhaps you could say he should have checked before, but I mean, he's an actor. Typically, you're given the props from someone else and then you just do your job. So, you know, there's really not going to be, in my opinion, any liability against him. The liability primarily is going to be against probably the company who is putting on that production, any other third parties who may have supplied props, or who was responsible for supplying him with that prop gun, and again ensuring that there were blanks in the weapon and not live ammunition, because something clearly went wrong. At the end of the day, I think these are going to be a substantial claim. The wrongful death claim, obviously very substantial. The other injury claim, and hopefully that individual doesn't pass away, that'll be a substantial claim against these parties as well. There also may be some workers' compensation issues that could arise as well, depending on who was employed by whom. At least here in the state of Georgia, if you are on the job and you're injured by someone else through someone else's negligence who works for the same company, well, then you can't pursue a personal injury claim. And so all of those dynamics will have to be figured out to determine if a personal injury claim can be brought, or is it just a workers' compensation claim, as well as if you can bring the personal injury claim, what are the proper parties to go after? And I'm sure there's significant insurance policies at play as well.